Saylor also approved Bitcoin sale. I mean, I actually think it's not bearish for Bitcoin anymore. Like, here's the thing. Now that MicroStrategy sold some Bitcoin already, and since it's like they literally got approved on Monday to sell Bitcoin, and Bitcoin actually got a short-term pump off of it. So strategy is like, I'll say Saylor has made so many like mistakes that the market now considers whenever they sell Bitcoin and have there's like news about them selling Bitcoin, the market actually takes it as good news over bad news at this point, which is crazy. Personally, I think it's bullish MicroStrategy over time because they got approved to be able to buy back up to $1 billion of MicroStrategy stock. Good for STRC too. So, and he has runway for 2 years now. So there's like dudes like Runner XBT and stuff that I agree with on some stuff. I agree with like he's with him making fun of Saylor because Saylor's made some bad decisions. But I also get annoyed when like bear posters, like perpetual bears like him, say stuff like pretty much like calling for the doom and death of Bitcoin and MicroStrategy, specifically strategy, when in actuality, I really don't think that it's to that degree of worry. I think MicroStrategy will be fine. He's raised enough cash now. This thing has gotten beaten down so hard that, like, at this point, the reclaim of the Feb lows pretty much did the trick here in getting it a nice push up. And so Sol is not doing too bad. Bitcoin right now, funny enough, like I actually told my students yesterday right here. This is where in my Discord, guys, where you guys get access to this whenever you get into my class, my 5-week class. I was telling them last night at 8 o'clock that previous month low, previous week low was taken on BTC. We grabbed that liquidity. And then since then, got a nice move up. And so far, looking pretty good on Bitcoin. But what I will say is this daily level is exactly where I expect rejection if we get it, guys. So if you look at the daily here on Bitcoin, this pretty much makes sense as to where we could very much easily reject from. Would not be one bit surprised if it happens. We are already doing that on lower time frames. So far, we even wicked into the level again and pretty much retested it as resistance, which isn't great if you're a Bitcoin bull. And if you look at this perspective of this chart like this, you can see that like very good that the previous month low, previous week low got purged. But if Bitcoin is going to go higher, we got to break back above 60K. Hourly 200 MA is also acting as resistance here. Like, very, very important. We break above 60K here. I think I'll go ahead and get rid of some of these drawings since trades on this side are done and over with. Do a higher time frame now. Pretty much what I want to see here, guys, is the flip of 60K. If we get that flip of 60K, I think we can get a pretty good push up because I want to see some divergence get locked in here. And so what do I mean by divergence? I'm actually going to go ahead and clean up this chart all the way at this point. I think it's time. There we go. All right, so take a look at this chart on BTC, guys. Honestly, I think we could really consider this chart. I'll put the lows about right here. I like this SR area. Pretty much anywhere above 59,250. You guys can see pretty big area back here. So what I will say is we have the opportunity for Bitcoin to get some bullish divergence here. Bull divs, guys, are when you have lower lows on price, higher lows on the RSI. And there is potential for that here. Targets, if we start breaking bull here, if lower time frames flip and break back above $60,000, my targets look something like this. 64K and then 72. Could we easily do something like this where Bitcoin comes back up, plays out this divergence, comes up to 74K, and then puts in one more low? Yes, this could very much happen. In fact, something in terms of like how July could play out, I would not be one bit surprised to see something like this on Bitcoin. Man, I really need to zoom out a little bit. Having to draw multiple times. I'm getting annoyed. Aave surged after Standard Charter's 3,500 2030 price target. You know, it's like one of those things that like I saw the Standard Charter put in the price target for Morpho too of like 600 something bucks. But like, I don't know. For Aave to go up all the way to 3,500 bucks, like what is it? What can it do to like attract that kind of money into it? And that's like my question. I feel like it's far-fetched if you ask me. We honestly need to start with Bitcoin, and if we want Aave to go to 3,500, definitely need ETH to make a big boy move, and honestly need ETH Foundation Vitalik to do something to bring ETH into the AI, or just like in a more attractive view for people so that they want to actually buy the thing. It needs to happen.